Glad you're with us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Oka. What do you have on him?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle.
Leading off, Rod Carew. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Off the mark there, and it's a full count. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And next to him for the Sox, Daniel Cueva. And first offering is fouled off. Oka, in his rookie season, only 18 years old, and he was born in Japan. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And here's the catcher. Big time power. Outside low, ball 1. Two out, space is empty. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. 2 outs. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Line drive, and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charles Mason. And a foul ball. Move to first, and he's back in safely. Daly gets his lead at first, nobody out. Not even close there. 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
At the belt and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Ryan Glenn, the next Cub to hit. Wouldn't chase that time. Man at first, 1 away. Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Here comes a pitch. That's down and in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Man at second. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing where he wants to.
So 2 down now, and here is Nick D'Alessandro. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Not close with that one. And 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
The pitch. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him. Out number 3. One left for the Cubs. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now at the plate, Colton Ledbetter. Oka back to work. Just missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Nobody out, runner at first. Check on the runner. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now, Hideki Kobayashi. That one at the knees for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
The second baseman,
Rod Carew steps to the plate for the White Sox. Struck out looking his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. 2 down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Daniel Cueva in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now the Cubs catcher, Blaine DeWitt. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Breaking ball in there for a strike. This to third. Cueva in plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, the second baseman, number 16.
Here's the second baseman. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. 1 out, bases empty. That one lifted to left. Should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swings through that one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The line to kick the pitch. That's a laser base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting 8, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Moved to first, and he's back safely. And ball 1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Fires it to the plate. In there. He scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
Man at first, and the batter now, Oka. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
next offering is down low.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's the third out. Inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Danier Cueva. And the pitch. And that's outside. And that is ball one. There's a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And a pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw. And one away in the top of the third.
Up next to the White Sox.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boo. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Number 73 in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Left-hand batter waits. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Checks over to first, back safely. Now here is Domingo Diaz. On the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And next to hit for the Sox, Colton Ledbetter. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's in for a strike. A 1-2. And another ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Over to first, and that is the inning. The White Sox lead 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Nino Daly. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Charles Mason, the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Over to first, and he's safe. Well struck right field. Kobayashi going back. And he hits the fence. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they trail by one. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So digging in, Ryan Glenn. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside. The Cubbies trailing by a run here in the last half of the third. Hard ground ball base knock. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-3.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Nick D'Alessandro. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the righty deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one down.
Up next is the Cubs. The catcher, Blaine DeWitt.
Blaine DeWitt, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out his first time. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Glenn at first, one gone. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Good hitters count the 2-0. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Great jump.
When you're trying to strike a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Tied up here in the early going. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Glenn coming home. The throw in, and he's out.
Well, they're trying to put the pressure on him right here and trying to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough. Cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. He's 0 for 1.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. And base hit. Lead runner around second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman. Grounding ball here, rolls foul. Righty delivers. Almost got him. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Carew throws the first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 and draw even again. 3 innings complete. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Caden Gerber.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now the left fielder. He's already homered here in this one. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Counts 1-0.
Gerber measures 6 feet 6 inches, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2024. Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw 2 skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Hideki Kobayashi steps to the plate for the White Sox. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Caden Polkovich, the next to hit. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's in there. That's strike 1. And here it comes. Good eye in that spot. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses, struck him out. Down in order go the White Sox. Still tied 3-3. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Jonathan Simpson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left.
Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The pitch. That's outside, and that's ball one. Just missed. And that one's a little bit low. 3-1 now. And he deals. That one fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. The other way, and he beats the shift. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Just a simple ground ball the other way. Had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in the play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next is a pitcher that can swing the bat a little bit. Hayden Gerber. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes a nice running catch. One down.
The center fielder, number 5, Nino Gailey.
So the lineup flips over. Here's a big power throw. Nino Gailey. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Man at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Kicks and fires. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Kicks and deals. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's inside. And it counts full. Charles Mason waits on deck. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander kicks, deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And now it's going to be Charles Mason. Fouled off. He was late. And fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jaime Juarez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Jonathan Simpson steps to the plate for the White Sox. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And the righty deals.
Nope.
Activity in the bullpen. Number 4, up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Next pitch is outside. At the belt and fires. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2 now. And another ball. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And out of here. That one felt good. And they jump out front. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Rod Carew.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out, and we're at the top of the fifth. Very few would question that Carew was one of the top hitters of the 1970s.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Bounce to the left side, and foul ball.
The stats Carew put up from 1972 to 78 were just amazing. It was the prime of his career, won 6 batting titles over the course of 7 years.
Next pitch is downstairs.
And many pitchers would say Carew had no weakness as a hitter. There wasn't any kind of pitch that he couldn't handle.
That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field, under it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 5.
Here's some real power at the plate. Daniel Cueva. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Foul ball there.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
There's a swing and a miss. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Oh, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hit hard, that gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the speedy catcher. Third baseman playing on the edge of the ground.
Hey, he's good.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One and one.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. And a 2-1 on the way. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Cueva, the base runner at first with one out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for you. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, number 86.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Ryan Glenn digs in now. 1 for 2. The line in the pitch. And that one fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Alan Callahan, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. The lefty fires. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
One and 2 here. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
And now Nick D'Alessandro. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking, foul ball.
That was a nice play right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
The next offering misses. Ball 2. Cubs down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And he grounds one back up the middle. On the run, throw to first. In time. Got it.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Blaine DeWitt, the next Cub to hit. Just missed. Bounce to the right. On to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Cubs down quietly. The score holds at 4-3. And they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 4.
And we all know about a slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Domingo Diaz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wind of the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And next to hit for the Sox, Colton Ledbetter. On the ground. Nice stop. Gets it from the ground. That's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Very fast. You got to be right up there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder. There's a strike. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-3. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Now it's the power speed combo. Hideki Kobayashi. And that one clips the corner. Two down, nobody on. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
He goes down looking. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-3. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alan Pelham. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the second baseman. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And the pitch. That misses, and it's 2-1. Righty delivers. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Ledbetter going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now that number 24.
Now the third baseman. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That's in there. Strike one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Up next, the White Sox.
And now, Jason Hayward. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite-level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that drops in for a strike.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the pitch. Popped up. Settles underneath it. Nabs it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down 5-3. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Hernandez on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Jackson Holiday, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing White Sox and batting time, number 18.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Caden Polkovich. He's already homered in this game. As the lefty gets to work. And
Off
that's
the plate,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. Ball one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Trevor McGill up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Gratterol, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
White Sox making a move for a pinch hitter, number 36.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
That one's in there, 0-1. Hernandez, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 26 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. And now the lefty. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs. That misses the zone, and that's ball two. And another ball. Daniel Cueva up next for the White Sox. Here's a 3-0. There's a strike. pitch. That one ripped. To the warning track, makes the catch. Nothing doing for the White Sox, and it remains 5-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. So coming into the game now on defense, Max Kepler. He'll play second.
Number 26.
And the batter now, Jackson Holliday, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. The pitch. Clips a corner.
They always say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab. One up, one down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now into the game, Jose Rodriguez. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. And next for the Cubs, Nino Daly.
Number 55.
He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from a warning track if he has to.
And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off. The White Sox trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Number 15.
Charles Mason, the next Cup to him, 1 for 3. This kid is so special. He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
That one just misses. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Ryan Glenn, the next Cup to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. This one in the dirt, blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Mason at second with 2 down. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Brewer, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The tying run at the plate. Bounce to third. Jumps, throws. They get the out, and that'll do it. Cubs leave one. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound down to start the 8th. Brusdar Grotterol.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Zane Zildazik.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
The pitch. And a curve misses outside. That one off the mark. Now 2-0.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike. Wouldn't chase that time. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Now it's the White Sox catcher. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Got a good eye there.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Makes the catch for the out. 2 away now.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ryan Ludwig. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. To the right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. So remaining in the game defensively, Ryan Ludwig. He pitch hit last half and now takes over at first. Mark Pryor into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now into the ball game on defense, Jordan Groshans. He's the new third baseman. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Nick D'Alessandro. Here comes a pitch. Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next, the catcher, Blaine.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Blaine DeWitt. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
And the 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Well,
looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Cubbies down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. And there's a ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Just misses with that one.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Two outs. Just misses. And that's ball 3.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
The batter, number 24.
So, man aboard. Here's the third baseman. Corner infielders guarding the lines.
No, he's safe.
First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Tying run at the plate. Foul ball there.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Ripped on the ground to second. That is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor McGill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now a pinch hitter, Kyron Paris.
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the ninth.
And he deals. And that one ripped into right. Holiday makes the grab, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, number 30.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Off the plate inside, and that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Now back, the right field. Hideki Kobayashi.
Runner on at first with one gone. Hideki Kobayashi steps to the plate for the White Sox. McGill keeping an eye on him. Just missed. Kicks and fires. Clips the corner. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. And the righty deals. And connect, and the curveball struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days, but you're still winning the ball game. At least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W. We know the truth.
Chop to the left side, and that chance handled. Zips it to first, and that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 8-9-1, 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the White Sox 5 and the Cubs 3. So coming into the game now on defense, Kyron Harris. He'll be patrolling center field. Also into the ball game, number 30. He'll be out in left field.
Number 30, Ben.
A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. White Sox going with a new arm, Sonny Thorpe.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot, Jorge Posada.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Blue. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. At the belt and fires. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. On the ground to short. Sawinski whips it to first on the run. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Now into the game, Sebastian Walker. He's in at shortstop. He's 2 outs away. Jackson Holiday, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one missing low. And a pitch. That misses. And now it's 3-2. And a pitch. Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. So they're down to their final out. Nino Daly will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. The Cubs down to their final strike. Just off the outside edge. 1-2 to count. Started after it, appeal to first. Yes, he did. It's ruled a swing and a strikeout, and this ball game is over.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
Step into the scene. No, nobody can do it like me. Zoom house plate with the kick cuisine. I was the blacktop king. 360s in my green machine. I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. Listening to Tribe, now we on a world tour. We gave them, but now we gonna give them more. JVB, Mighty Morphin like Megazord. Yo, power like Ranger, range like Rover, strong bulldozer. Autobots roll out, hit the scene. Fresh wax on the paint, it's clean. Hold the gang, light up the tires.
Our final lines for this afternoon. First was the victorious White Sox. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.